Hey everyone, it is Caslo and welcome back to my channel. We are still working our way through my Endwalker playthrough highlights. Last time we were in the Unsundered world in the land of Elpis, where we had met the original Emmet Selk, Hythlodeus, and Vana. So we're going to be picking up there, and I'll see you after the highlights.
What is it like in the future? Is the world still a beautiful place?
Beautiful as ever.
I swear I could hear the glimmer in your eyes and the adoration in your voice. While we wait, will you not tell me about your adventures? Well, not the portentous events which led you here, but the simple delights all your own. By learning about the future world, I may gain insight into future me's plans. But more than that, I have an interest simply as a fellow traveler. Short of going somewhere oneself, there's naught more stirring than hearing another's account. Incredible. Would that I could have been there to see it. Yours is a harsh and unforgiving world. Yet in spite of this, your brethren hold fast to their virtue. To know that the light of mankind's potential still shines, even in that faraway place, it gives me heart. As you know, I was once a scholar. And among other things, I sought to understand the workings of the world. What exactly is ether? How formed the laws of nature? Whence sprung mankind? Riddles and mysteries beyond counting. Over the years, I have managed to find answers to some few of them. Yet rather than attain a sense of mastery, the more I understood, the more I came to hold the world and its miracles in awe. We too are miracles, each and every one of us, born of the warm breath of life that traverses the heavens, swirling through eternity. When I fully grasped the improbability of our existence, nothing felt impossible anymore. If it could be imagined, it could be done. Freed from presumption and prejudice, I saw the world through a newborn's eyes. Everything fresh and new, and so beautiful. You, who are our future, tell me this, and tell me true. Has your journey been good? Has it been worthwhile?
As I walked along, I spied a bright light climbing high into the southeastern skies. Then, in an instant, it was gone, like a shooting star, only rising rather than falling. But then another shot up, then another, and another. Intrigued, I made my way to the edge to investigate. And who should I spy on an isle to the south but Hermes and Meteon, the Metea, rather. There were lots of them, and I realized they must be the shooting stars that I'd seen.
What about that one? If he means to fly, it's quite a distance away. Inconvenient, but hardly an insurmountable problem. Me, Argos. My friend, would you mind creating a double to carry Kasla here over to that island? Stubborn creature, there's no place on this great star. We have not traveled. Still, he remains obstinate in the presence of strangers. Argos has rather exacting standards, I'm afraid. What? You've ridden him before? Ah, your before meaning my after. Not all that confusing, that. Interesting. Certainly not unthinkable. Speaking of the here and now, the quick solution is for us to face off in a sparring match. Demonstrate to him that you are capable of holding your own against me in battle, and you should convince Argos that you are worthy of his back. Besides, I might even teach you a thing or two in the bargain. That's also, Argos did meet us, so that's why he recognized it, or like he's friendly to us on the moon.
Let neither side hold back. My blade sings!
Okay, so...
Impressive. I shall have to try something different.
Now she's a dancer.
I see you won't be easily overcome, but neither will I.
Mage now. Shiva circles, but with stone.
Break your chains, shed your burdens, and show me your strength of will!
Jesus.
You still stand. The people of your time are more resilient than I had dared hope. I have seen enough. Well now, I dare say he has warmed to you. A boon to be sure. He never forgets his favorites, and is ever eager to come to their aid. There are two ways to see the past. The first entails peering through the walls of the soul in the moment a subject is recalling a memory. The second requires no subject, and is instead a process of piecing together an event from ripples left in the ambient ether. As memories are etched upon the ether of the soul,
so too are they etched upon the ether of the world. In this way can history be preserved.
All units fully functional and proceeding on course towards their respective stars. Estimated time to completion of survey is 108 cycles. End of status report. Severing connection with shared consciousness. Did you hear that, Hermes? All is well.
Yes. Good tidings at long last. Every step of the way, I've been reminded how little we understand creation. How the universe defies imagination.
But soon we won't need to speculate. We'll know the answers. What others live for.
Indeed. And we'll owe it all to you and your sisters. Yet whatever answers we receive, I will not dismiss them out of hand. No, I will think earnestly on them all. And I will share them with our people, that together we may contemplate our own existence. Perhaps then our star will become a better place. Not only for man, but for all life. Meteon, as though I gave you wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet, learn to walk and run and so much more. And when you return, older and wiser, we will have a celebration to mark your homecoming and coming of age both.
Will there be apples? Covered in syrup?
And how are you supposed to eat them? Rather than food, perhaps... a flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
I propose that we reveal your tale to Hermes himself. If he does not wish for the final days, as we believe, he may well join us in pursuing a solution. Then it is settled. Let us seek out our friend with all swiftness. 'Twould not do to let such a pure soul be blackened by tragedy.
The answer lies with chaos itself. Touch upon the practice back before the archives, are vast areas stitched together out of multiple conceptual spaces. The same holds true for the interior of this facility, and its magically constructed environs. Yeah, we're totally getting them as trust engine NPCs here. Because I think that zone that has the spiral and the different habitats is not in Labyrinthos as we thought. It's actually going to be up here. And they did a good job of making the architecture of Charlian so similar that we wouldn't make the guess that it didn't go in Labyrinthos. They are close by, within the Hungering Gardens. That would be the circular enclosure you see just up ahead. Well then, Caslo, make yourself useful and bring Hermes out here to us.
2 hours later.
I missed him behind that fucking rock that many times. It's a bunch of bullshit.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. I understand there is a matter you wish to discuss.
Aye. A matter of the utmost gravity. If one can suspend disbelief. Go on then. Tell him what you told us. Who you are and why you came.
As you say, the phenomena observed in the two calamities may both be attributed to Dynamis. Of note is the difference in its effect. In the first final days, it warped creation magics. In the second, it warped the people themselves. The key variable, I suspect, is the etheric density of the men of each age. As you know, ether, in essence, negates Dynamis. Harboring high concentrations of ether, we ancients cannot readily manipulate Dynamis, nor be manipulated by it. Therefore, rather than ourselves, the calamity affected our magics. In contrast, having been sundered, the people of the future are composed of but a fraction of our ether. Thus are they susceptible to the influence of Dynamis and its transformative potential. But that would explain only the mechanism, not the cause. Though perhaps...
What is it? Even should it be a hypothesis, we would hear it.
Dynamis is an energy put in motion by feelings. Feelings for which there must first exist a source. The source to which the victims must be attuned. One that harbors the selfsame negative emotions. Elsewise it could not be the agent of such extreme change.
So it wasn't the stagnation of the celestial currents. Someone, or something, is instigating the star's demise.
So, we've a villain on our hands after all. Any idea who or what it could be?
Greetings. Can you hear me? Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
Meteon. What is it?
Executing scheduled task, suspending individual self and connecting to shared consciousness. Connection established. Commencing status report.
This is some childhood Zen shit.
It hurts, it hurts! It hurts! So hot, so cold, so sad. I don't understand. Make it stop. Please, make it stop.
Steady, Meteon. Steady.
So scared, so lonely. The pain, it's too much. Why? Why do we? They hurt. Hate. This is wrong. All wrong.
She's gone? But how?
She has altered her etheric density in order to blend in with her surroundings, an ability for avoiding confrontation.
Most effective. Frustratingly so. I can't see her either. Not even a trace.
Stay away. Please. This is wrong. My mistake. So please.
So the Meteon went out in search of other life from the cosmos, found something, and that something came to our star. And during the final days was able to probably knock it all out. And then maybe fused itself with the star afterwards. Well, there you have it. It was a little bit shorter of a video. I think that's because next one's going to be a little bit longer. There was still a bunch left before I really wanted to make a cut. And it just would have ended in an awkward place if I didn't cut it here. But if you want to see that video, be sure to click subscribe so you can see all my videos as they come out. There's also links in the description below to my Twitch channel, where you can give me a follow and know anytime, or watch me as I play through any of these games live, as well as links to my social media and a link to my Discord channel. But with that said, we will see you guys next time. Take care.